Okay. Go away. There we go. All right. Now it's working. Marnell. So I saw you and Natalie talking. Probably talking about what's going on up here, huh? Maybe? So Marnell, what's going on? What's happening there? What do you think? There's bugs. Yeah, these are some bugs right here. What are these bugs doing? Yeah. They appear to be floating in some kind of liquid, right? What kind of liquid do you think that is? Yeah, they're actually floating on water. They look like they're floating on water, and they are. You see their little feet? They're on the surface of the water. But what does it look like? They're not sinking. Why not? Oh, yeah. Ooh, maybe there's a secret ingredient in the water. Or the water has a secret capability. It looks like, does it look like the water's breaking? Or is it staying together? Staying together. So water molecules have this very unique features. They stick to each other very tightly, and it's tough to break them apart. And it gives a whole host of very cool properties that we're going to experience and explore today. Okay, so bugs appear to be floating on water because water has high, now it's two things, high cohesion, meaning it sticks together. Okay, strongly. Now H2O, well, I'll draw a water molecule. So oxygen, I'll draw like that. There we go. There's these bonds between the oxygen and the hydrogen that are pretty strong for most molecules, and it gives them that ability to stick. And we'll talk more about that. But one of the phenomenon we see, things can float on water as long as they don't break the surface tension. And that brings me to my next thing. They stick together strongly, gives it a high surface tension. Okay. Oh, another thing, maybe we should try this today. Check this out. You guys ever done this experiment in science? Trying to make a paper clip float. Okay. Well, you can do it. Maybe we should try it. Huh. Floating the paper clip experiment. That'd be a good one. Just floating on water, Pam. Does that blow your mind, Pam? That's how this, everybody's mind just bursting from that amazing kind of weird situation. But yeah, water has amazing properties. Write that really big. And we're going to add some of those to the list. Things can walk on water, and also a lot of other cool things can happen. Okay? All right. Some of you, when you walked in today, you smelled a certain aroma, didn't you? Like, what did you smell? Like burnt, smell burnt. And I thought my exhaust system was a little bit better than it is, but we are going to be burning some stuff today. And because of that, we need to make sure the fan is always on. Ooh, you guys hear that? So that's a fan. Remember, these are hoods. I've been talking about these hoods the whole time. This is the first time we're going to be using them for something. And that is trying to take the smoke out of here, or at least bring in fresh air. So if you have anything really smoky, if you can get it under here, it'll help keep it less smoky. But don't worry about it. I tried really hard today, me and my students, to set off the smoke detector. And did you guys have to evacuate your classroom today? At any point in time? No, you did not. Which means we did not set off the smoke detector. So we should be okay. All right? You guys have all burned stuff before? So you kind of, whoa! Whoa, you guys a bunch of pyromaniacs? Okay, be careful. That can get dangerous. So we're going to be burning today, but we're going to be very, very careful. Okay? So you can put your learning log away. Get out that lab sheet that I had you pick up. Did everybody pick up that lab sheet? So come grab one of these if you haven't. Flaming paper cup. Laboratory. And let's take a look. Man, doesn't it just feel fresh outside right now? All that rain, the air feels so clean, crisp. I love it. Okay, so this is what I want you to do right now. Answer this, do a claim evidence reasoning on this statement. Will a paper cup burn if it's filled with water and placed over a flame? Okay. Could it potentially boil? Could you boil water in a paper cup? You think that's possible? I don't know. It's paper, not plastic. So I want, based on whatever you know, you guys told me you burned stuff before, so you kind of know how it works. Go ahead and do a claim. Yes or no. Evidence. I've seen stuff burn, or I've done a campfire, I've put, use water, put fire out, whatever. And then reasoning. Okay? If paper gets hot enough, will it burn? How hot does paper need to be to burn? How many degrees do you think? I don't know. More than 100, that is true. Okay? Whatever you think, go ahead and fill this pre-lab claim evidence reasoning out for me. Whatever you think. Whatever comes to your mind. No right or wrong answer. Whatever you think is right. Write it down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, All right, tell me what you think. Fill in all 3 boxes. All right. Yes or no? Will the paper burn? Can you boil water in a paper cup? Can it be done? Can we make some delicious spaghetti in a paper bowl? Can we boil it in the paper bowl? No? Or make some nice ramen. Oh, you okay? Is that from football? Dang. How long have you had it on? A week? Okay. Yeah, make sure. So I had an issue. I wore one of those last year, but I wore it too long because you want to get some mobility back. But make sure you get the advice of your trainer, whoever's keeping an eye on you, doctor, whatnot. Bike crash. Bike crash. Crazy. My only bike crash, basically, in my life. But it wasn't a big deal. I got off pretty lucky. What's that? No, it wasn't anybody else's fault. It was my fault. Yeah. It was. That's on me. All right. You guys finished? You wrap up your thing. Let's talk about the procedure here. You guys have heard of a Bunsen burner before? You guys know what a sparker is? Okay. So let me just show you. This is the first part. You're going to take a paper cup and light it on fire and see what happens. What do you think is going to happen? Burn. But do you know, I might have some trick paper cups, right? I might have some special paper cups that won't burn. So we need to at least test to make sure they burn. Okay? And they'll probably burn, but that's okay because we need to test. That's a control. We need to make sure this paper is burnable. Okay? This is with no water. The second part, you're going to put it about a quarter way full of tap water. And I'll show you how much I'm looking at right there. Okay? But don't draw this because I want you to leave space. It's about that much. Okay? Then you're going to hold that over water until until it boils. Okay? Try to get it to boil. So you guys are going to have one person in your group is going to have a phone ready. Oops. Here. Write the boiling time. Does it take water a while to boil? It can, right? It doesn't boil right away, so you're going to have to hold it. So write down boiling time. Boiling time for the water. Okay, Pablo? Boiling time. How long did it take for you to boil that water in the paper cup? If it boils, maybe it's going to light on fire, but keep track of the time. See if you get to boil. Okay, turn the paper over. After you do regular water, I'm going to give you some salt water. Okay, do the same thing. Could salt water change the characteristics? Yes. That's called colligative properties. If you add things to water or other solvents, it can change how it behaves because you have different molecules. They interact differently now, so they can behave in different ways. So maybe it will, maybe it won't. We're going to find out. So we want to write the boiling time over here as well. So boiling time. Write that down. Okay? You're not going to do dirt. So cross out the dirt. What I do want you to do is try to save the cup from the tap water and the salt water so you can look at the cup. Could there be a difference in how it burns? There could be because, one is salt water, one. So I just want you to compare those two together and see the difference. So compare cups and the time it took to boil. Okay, so basically this area, you're going to compare the last two things together. Do you see any differences? Try to save the cup, because the cup might start to burn, so you might want to put the fire out, but put it to the side so you can inspect it. All right? Okay. But it'll work better if I show you what to do over here. So everybody turn so you can see what I'm doing here. First of all, I'll be boiling water. So what am I going to need to stay safe? Gloves. I'm going to want gloves would be good, but we should be okay without it. But definitely glasses. That's an easy way for us to protect our eyes. Now, these are Bunsen burners. This is the burner. This is the gas supply. What's the first thing you're going to need to do? Wait for instructions. When I give you the instructions, I say, go ahead and turn on your burners. What are you going to do first? Turn the gas lever. You got to turn it so it's in line with the tube. Okay? Like this is off. Move it forward so it's in line with the nozzle. That's on. Ooh, does anybody hear that? There's a little hissing noise. That means there's gas coming out. Then, guess what this thing does? Gives you a spark. What can sparks do? Start fires. What's going to happen when I spark it? It's going to light on fire. Okay, hopefully you won't lose all the hair off your hands, but hey, if it does, it'll grow back. Okay, oh, so I got a nice fire. Ooh, it's kind of cold outside. Ooh, it's kind of a good day to do this, isn't it? Ah, that feels good. I'm just kind of vibing right now. Sorry, I feel, have you guys ever sat in front of a campfire before? It's really relaxing, isn't it? It's really pretty nice. So I just kind of pretend you're at a campfire. Okay. All right. Back to business, though. I need some cups. Sorry, I'm all out of cups. Let me go get them. Okay. So these are the cups you're going to be using. Small paper cups. Maybe the dentist who use these, or whatever. You're going to always handle your cups with the forceps. Don't hold it with your bare hands, okay? Always use the forceps, okay? The way you're going to hold it, you're going to place the tongs like this. What are some other ways you students might try to hold it? You try to go on the sides like this. This doesn't usually work well. It'll start to sag and fall, and it's tough. Plus, you're a little bit closer to the flame. So this will keep you further from the flame, yet still being able to have a real good firm grip. So the first thing is, ooh, are these trick cups? Yes. I don't know. So your job is to see if they will burn, okay? Anything that's on fire, when you're done with it, is it kind of fun to look at something that's on fire? And we should look at it for data and evidence, right? Because this is a science class. So if you want to observe it for a little bit, if it does in fact burn, you can. When you're done with it, put it in here to extinguish the flame. Okay, and try to get best you can the smoke to go under here, and that'll be better for us. Okay. Then you're going to fill it about 3/4 the way with water. Just from the tap right here. So let me show you what that'll look like. Kind of take a look. See how much water's in there? That's about how much I want water put in there. Adrian, why don't you look? See that? Doesn't have to be exact. That's about how much you want. About like this. You have a little bit of space at the top, right? So not totally full, but almost. Oh, Cameron. Oh, I guess. So do you want to do this, lab? You just want to sleep? I mean, if you, I don't want this. Very unsafe if you sleep in the lab. So if you need to sleep, just go to sleep. Okay. All right. So first challenge: see if you can get that water to boil in this cup. Or will the cup light on fire, and will the water spill? By the way, is it okay if water spills here? Yes, totally. Don't worry about it. Now, this should not get hot. I haven't had any trouble all day. Students were holding it in the flame for a long time. But if it does get hot, just drop it. Okay? Try not to drop it in a way that this boiling water flies everywhere. Just kind of let go of it. It's okay. Water's not going to hurt anything. Just kind of get away from there. Okay? So, you want to hold it kind of low. Don't hold it here. Hold it kind of like right here. Okay? Ooh. Okay? Try to get the water to boil. How are you going to know if it boils? What are you going to see or hear? You're going to see bubbles. Maybe you'll hear hissing. You can have a soft boil where it boils a little bit, or you can get a really rolling boil, right, where there's bubbles flying up. See if you can get those bubbles to just be flying, just pouring up, okay, like a rolling boil. See if you can get that, okay? If you make any spills, use these rags just to wipe it up, okay? Don't use any paper towels, all right? But before you light up, try, anything that can be flammable, kind of move it away. Oh, by the way, this is damp and wet. Could this put out a fire? It could. You could use this to smother if somebody catches on fire. Make sure it's wet, though. Okay? Otherwise, it could light on fire, too. Speaking of fire, we have several ways to deal with fires in here. Can somebody tell me one way? Yes, Orion? Shower, yes. If you catch on fire, don't run too fast because the flames will just get bigger. But you can come under the shower. If you yank this handle, water. You dare me? Does somebody want to come under here? Orion, I think you need to. Go grab your umbrella. So if you pull this, water will come out, and that'll extinguish it. What else could you do? There's a fire extinguisher. Where's that? Natalie knows. It's up the front where that umbrella is. Also, there's a fire blanket right here. Pop this out, throw it over the person. It'll extinguish the fire. Okay? All right. When you're in the back, when you're in lab, keep these on at all times. Remember, this is how you extinguish the flames. But remember, I do want you to, after you boil it, it might be smoking or burning a little bit. You might put it in here to kind of extinguish it, but kind of set it to the side because remember, I do want you to compare the cups together because they might look a little different. So see if you can save the cups to compare. All right? The only person that hurt themselves today was me because I went and touched this part of a student's forceps after they were burning, and it was pretty hot. So what did I do? I jumped in the shower. No, a little, but not too different. I put my finger that was burned under cold water. So I want you to do the same because that'll help to keep the damage from getting worse. Because even though I took my finger off, that heat can still keep burning through the layers of tissue. So you want to cool it down as soon as you can. Okay? So we got plenty of water to help keep us safe if we get burned at all. But everybody is really good today. I'm hoping that things will be good in here too. If you have hair, longer hair, pull it back. Put it behind your hoodie, your sweatshirt, or whatever you got to do. Okay? Get the hair far away. The flame should be in the middle of the table, so should your hair be flying over that direction? Probably not. Okay? But remember, hold your cup like this. All right? All right. Any questions? I'm going to give you a number. We'll be in groups of 2 or 3. So put this number at the top of your paper. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 3. Number 4. Number 4. Write down, write down. Remember, I'm a stickler. Write it down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we'll be groups of 2. Go ahead, find your groups of 2. I want both people standing over there, okay? So 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay? You're sleeping too much in the safety presentation. I saw your head down. So just keep on sleeping. Or, we have our test on Thursday. You could finish up have you finished your booklet yet? You don't have it? So why don't you do your booklet right now? All right, first things first. Oh, what I forgot to say. What's the best way to turn this off? Turn the gas off, so move the lever. So I need glasses on for everybody. Glasses on for everybody. Okay. Everybody, glasses on. Glasses on. First thing first, safety. First things first. Nice and safe. You wanted to get some video footage of the lab for my TikTok video? Yeah, give me some footage. Yeah, if you want to get some video clips, I can make a TikTok video about the lab, then do that. Make some slow-mo, some time-lapse, some stuff. Okay, so you're going to get it recorded? All right. So once you got your goggles on, make sure your area is safe, and turn on your gas and try to get it started. Use your sparker, get it started. Oh, who's your partner? Oh, Pam? Yes, turn it that way. Didn't quite get this turned off all the way. And, oh, all right, we got some flames.